The best definition I have found for company culture is something from Greg Kaggle, and he wrote this in his book, The Fourth Dimension of a Culture. He defines culture as the way we think, act, and interact. And think about that, the way we think, act, and interact. The thinking and the acting is who we are, is how we do things, but also how we interact with each other, with customers, with suppliers, with the cleaning lady, with the cleaning man. That defines our culture. One of the things that I have found is that whenever we think of a company and we think about a culture in a company, the things we think about is actually our own experience in interacting or watching someone act in the company. If you go to a company office and you step in the reception, the way you are treated at the reception, by the receptionist, by the people there, by everyone from the moment you step in until the moment you leave, that makes the culture. So you could have these kind of values and these things written on the wall in your boardroom. But if I step in your office and if I'm greeted by receptionist, the person at the front desk, and they do it in a way that is not aligned with your culture, then that's my perception. If I'm someone coming to interview, and before I meet the HR manager, before I meet the interviewing manager, I meet the receptionist, and I'm treated in a way that I don't feel like it's fair and I don't feel like working in that company, and it doesn't really matter what I experience from the other 2 or 3 people that I'm going to meet. I already made my decision. That's kind of my first impression. When we say first impression doesn't matter, it actually matters a lot. So think about your culture. If culture is the way you think, act, and interact, is your thinking aligned with your values? Are your actions aligned with your values? Are your interactions aligned with your values? And if they're not, maybe you need to work on that culture. Maybe you need to reinforce that culture and you need to work on that. And we'll be more than happy to help you. But take a time and think about it. Do we really live our values? If someone just walks in the office, just goes around and watch what people do, what would they think about us? That would be a really nice exercise. All right. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this added value. And if there's anything I can do for you and help you with building your culture, let me know.